You have heard that the Productivity Solutions Grant can help your business pay for software and equipment. So you go looking for the list, and within about a minute you feel a little lost. There are categories, there are sector labels, there are hundreds of listed solutions, and it is not obvious where your particular business is supposed to fit. That confusion is completely normal, and clearing it up is exactly what this video is for. In the next few minutes, we will walk through the main solution categories the Productivity Solutions Grant is organized around, explain how the pre-approved solutions model actually works, and give you a simple way to work out which category fits what you are trying to do, all in plain English. One important note before we start. This channel is educational only. We are not a government agency, we are not affiliated with or endorsed by Enterprise Singapore, Go Business, SkillsFuture, or any government body, and we are not an approved vendor for any scheme. Nothing here is official advice, and we cannot secure, approve, or guarantee any grant for anyone. The categories, the listed solutions, and the support levels change over time and are set by the authorities, so treat everything in this video as background and always confirm the current details on the official source gobusiness.gov.sg before you act. The pre-approved model in one idea. Start with the single idea that makes this whole grant easier to understand. The Productivity Solutions Grant works from a pre-approved list. Rather than asking a business to dream up any project it likes and then argue for funding, the scheme points you to a catalog of solutions that have already been assessed and accepted for support. These are largely off-the-shelf digital tools and pieces of equipment, things many businesses genuinely need and use that have been vetted in advance. Your job as an owner is not to invent something new. It is to find the listed solution that matches a real need you have, and then go through the proper process around it. This is the big difference between this grant and the larger, more bespoke schemes. Much of the heavy assessment work of deciding what qualifies has already been done for you, and it lives in that official list. Understanding that one fact reframes everything that follows. When we talk about categories, we are really talking about how that big catalog is organized so you can find your way around it without feeling overwhelmed. How the categories are organized. So how is the list actually organized? Broadly, the solutions are grouped in two ways at once, and it helps to hold both in your head. The first grouping is by business function, the kind of job the tool does, such as managing customers, managing money, managing people, or managing stock. The second grouping is by sector, the kind of industry you are in, such as food services, retail, logistics, or construction. Some solutions are cross-cutting, useful to almost any business no matter its industry, while others are specific to the way a particular sector operates day to day. For the rest of this video, we will walk through the main functional categories one by one, because that is usually the most intuitive way for an owner to think, starting from a job that needs doing. Keep in mind that the exact category names, the groupings, and what sits inside each one are defined officially and can be updated, so treat this walkthrough as a map of the terrain, not a replacement for the current list. Customer management. The first broad category is customer management. This covers the tools a business uses to keep track of the people it sells to and serves, and to handle the work of winning and keeping them. Think of systems that store customer records in one place, track inquiries and sales conversations from first contact through to a closed deal, manage bookings or appointments, and help a team follow up so that leads do not quietly fall through the cracks. For a business that currently runs all of this out of a notebook, a spreadsheet, or one person's memory, moving to a proper customer management tool can be a genuine step up in how organized and responsive it feels. If the problem you are trying to solve sounds like we keep losing track of customers, or our follow-up is inconsistent, or we have no clear picture of our sales pipeline, this is the category to look at first. Financial management. The second broad category is financial management. These are the tools that handle the money side of the business, the accounting, invoicing, billing, and financial record keeping that every company has to do, whether it enjoys it or not. A good financial management solution can take work that was being done by hand, or spread across a tangle of separate spreadsheets, and bring it into one system that produces invoices, tracks what you are owed and what you owe, and keeps your books in order. For many small businesses, this is the most immediately practical category because the pain is so tangible. If closing the month is a dreaded scramble, if invoices go out late or get lost, or if you never quite trust the numbers you are looking at, a financial management tool is aimed squarely at that kind of problem. As always, which specific products are listed and supported is a matter for the official catalog. Human resources and payroll. The third broad category is human resources and payroll. As a business grows past its first handful of people, the admin of employing them grows too, and it can quietly swallow a surprising amount of a manager's week. This category covers tools that help with paying staff correctly and on time, managing leave, keeping employee records, handling claims, and generally taking the manual grind out of people administration. The appeal here is straightforward. Payroll and human resources work is repetitive, rule-bound, and unforgiving of small mistakes, which makes it a natural fit for good software. If your team is expanding and the once simple task of paying everyone and tracking their leave has become a monthly headache, this is the category that speaks directly to that. And number 4, operations and ERP. The fourth broad category covers inventory, operations, and what are often called enterprise resource planning systems, or ERP for short. This is the group for businesses that make, move, store, or sell physical things and need to keep a firm grip on stock and operations. At the simpler end, an inventory tool tracks what you have, what is running low, and what is selling, so you are neither constantly out of stock nor drowning in it. At the more comprehensive end, an ERP system tries to tie many parts of the business together, linking sales, stock, purchasing, and finance so that information flows through one connected system instead of being re-entered in several places. If your challenge is that stock levels are a guessing game, or that different parts of the business do not really talk to each other, this is the category to explore, while being realistic that the larger systems are bigger projects to adopt. Sector-specific solutions. Beyond this cross-cutting function sits a whole world of sector-specific solutions, and this is where the industry grouping we mentioned earlier really comes into play. Alongside the general categories, the list includes tools built for the particular needs of specific industries. A food services business has very different daily realities from a retail shop, a logistics operator, or a construction firm, and there are listed solutions designed around those realities, from a point-of-sale system tuned for a busy kitchen to tools aimed at the specific workflows of a given trade. The point to take away is that if a general category does not seem to capture what your business actually does, you should look at whether there is a sector-specific grouping that fits you better. The official list is organized to help you approach it from either directions, by the function you need or by the industry you are in. How to work out which category fits with the main categories laid out? How do you actually work out which one fits your business? The most reliable method is to ignore the catalog for a moment and start from your own pain, not from the list. Ask yourself a simple question. What is the task that is currently costing us the most time, money, or accuracy? Is it chasing and serving customers? Is it managing money? Is it paying and managing people? Or is it handling stock and operations? Whatever answers that question honestly is what points you to the category to start in. From there, and only from there, you open the official list and look at the solutions grouped under that category and against your sector to see what is actually available and supported. Working in this order, need first and catalog second, keeps you from the common trap of buying an impressive tool that solves a problem you did not really have. It also makes your eventual case much stronger. While the official list is the only source that counts, there is one more thing that matters more than any category label, and it is the habit this whole channel keeps coming back to. Everything we have described, the categories, the groupings, the kinds of tools in each, is a way of understanding the terrain, but the terrain itself is defined officially and it moves. Solutions are added and removed, the way things are grouped can be adjusted, and the support levels attached to the scheme are set by the authorities and change over time. That means the only place to confirm what is genuinely on the list today, which specific products are supported and under what current conditions, is the official source. For this grant, that is the Go Business website, where the pre-approved solutions are published and kept up to date. Treat this video as the map and the official list itself as the single source of truth. Never budget, never commit, and never assume a particular product is covered based on a category description or a second-hand summary, this one included. Check the live listing first. Quick recap. Let us pull it together. The Productivity Solutions Grant is built around a pre-approved list of vetted, largely off-the-shelf solutions, organized both by business function and by sector. The main functional categories to know are customer management, for the work of winning and keeping customers, financial management, for accounting, invoicing, and the money side, human resources and payroll, for the admin of employing people and inventory, operations and ERP, for businesses handling stock and connected processes. alongside these sector-specific solutions tailored to particular industries. The way to find your fit is to start from your biggest operational pain, let that point you to a category, and then confirm the specifics against the current official list rather than any summary. A closing reminder, remember the spirit of this channel. Our job is to hand you the map and the vocabulary so the process stops feeling like a maze and you can open the official pages already knowing roughly where you belong and what to look for. Knowing the categories will not by itself qualify you for anything, and no one can honestly promise that a particular solution is supported or that any application will succeed, but understanding how the list is organized turns an overwhelming catalog into something you can navigate on purpose. So when you are ready, start from your real need, identify the category that matches it, and then go to gobusiness.gov.sg to see the current pre-approved solutions for yourself, checking the live details rather than trusting memory or a third party. If this made the Productivity Solutions Grant clearer, subscribe for a new Singapore Grant breakdown, and we will keep turning these schemes into plain English, one grant at a time, so you can stop leaving funding on the table.